So true. There ain't no other for me. It's only you. I wanna be down with what you're going through. I wanna be down. I wanna be down with you.
Good morning. Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Derica and you are watching Shelf Love with Thee. Welcome back to another video, y'all. Okay, y'all, so today is going to be a bookish day. I got a few hours to myself, so we're just gonna dilly-dally a little bit. I want to hit up some free little libraries. I want to check out this library that I know like sells library books all year round, and they have like a big annual sale as well once a year. However, I missed out on it this year. The schedules just didn't align, but I'll be keeping an eye out for that one when it comes back around again, because I definitely want to see what they have. But so we're gonna also try matcha for the first time today. I got a couple of orders from my book girlies because I've never tried it before today, and because of that, I am trying to see which recipe to go with, because I know matcha has, well, I've been told that matcha has like a grassy taste, and so I think my first time I want to try it a bit more with some like sweetness, with some flavor, and then kind of gradually work my way to a more standard just matcha taste. Yeah, so that's on the agenda today, y'all. I'm excited about that. I hope that it is good. I'm going to Starbucks because it's like all I really know. I know a couple of the girlies go to Dunkin', and just in the area where I'm at, there's Starbucks left and right. I have a Starbucks gift card, so it makes it that much better. And so yeah, we're just gonna just dilly-dally today, have a girls' day out. So y'all come along with me. I should be ready to come pick y'all up in about 15 minutes. So I hope you're already up out the bed and ready to go, because we're having a Bookish girls day out today. Okay, all right, so now I'm trying not to get my hopes up with these free little libraries, because y'all, I don't know what it is. I'm in Oklahoma and I know we're out here, but so far, even like before this day, when I've tried to check out free little libraries, they only have them ancient them ancient romance book, the little pocket, what you call them, you know, like the mass market production pocket size, that's like nothing against Danielle, is it Steele, but like Danielle Steele and authors that I've never heard of that, you know, are just this. I have yet to find a free little library in my town, in my state, my city, that has authors of color. And so I guess I'm just gonna make that my goal. Every so often we'll just go to different areas and try to find some free little libraries that have people of color in them. So I guess this is episode 1. And so hopefully even if we don't find any of people of color today, hopefully I'll find something good and worth the gas that I'm burning today. But if not, we still had a cool little day out, you know, and we are being intentional about getting that time alone, to not be mommy, to not be wifey, but just be Derica. Okay, so before we jump into this vlog, let's go ahead and take attendance. Please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, but only subscribe. Listen now, only subscribe if you can see yourself coming back and hanging with me in yet another video. Otherwise, drop the green heart, sunflower, book stack, your favorite emoji, anything, just letting me know that you were here with me today, rocking with me in yet another video. All right, y'all, it ain't like I got all day, because y'all know I still got them kids and that husband back at the house I gotta get back to. So let's make the most of our time today, and I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this intro up, and let's hit up some free little libraries.
Your mother warned me that finding out exactly what had happened to you would be worse than never knowing. We argued about this constantly because arguing was the only thing that held us together at the time. Knowing the details won't make it any easier, she warned me. The details will tear you apart. I was a man of science. I needed facts. Whether I wanted to or not, my mind would not stop generating hypotheses. Abducted, raped, defiled.
Okay, y'all, we've made it to one of the free little libraries of the day, and the more I was thinking about it as I drove over here, I'm definitely going to make it my mission to find free little libraries that offer books of color, not only so that I can share with them, but also so that, you know, we can get those books out in the community. Like, this is crazy. All right, but let's see what they have. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Like I said, tons of Nora Roberts and Rick Fancy. I don't know, y'all. People I ain't never heard of. But another thing I ran into is a lot of these free libraries have so many kid books. So I'm gonna make it my mission. But anyways, not too bad. I did find a book that I recently talked about in one of my vlogs that I wanted, which was Verity, Colleen Hoover. I know there's mixed feelings about her. It is not in terrible condition. Like this, it has the crease here from where, you know, they bend them pages back when they read, but it doesn't bother me. So I finally got Verity on my shelf, Colleen Hoover. And then, as I was talking about Danielle Steele, I got this book by Danielle Steele called Only the Brave. The cover to me just drew me in. The title, I'm going to give it a read. If I don't like it, I'll be donating it to the free, or back to the free little library. So not exactly what I wanted. Well, besides the Colleen Hoover Verity book, I really wanted that book because I love that book, y'all. I really enjoyed it. So okay, I just got the notification that my Starbucks order is ready. Look at me being a matcha girly. JK, calm down, girl. You ain't even tried it yet. But let's go pick that up, and then we're gonna see what other free little library is close to this area. Maybe branch out just a little bit, but next time, now that I'm collecting my data, we're going to go out a little further to a little more cultured side and see what books they have in their free little libraries. All right, let's go get this matcha.
From that pretty mouth, the truth is fitting. Cause you ain't never talking loud and you know plenty. You know what I'm talking about, cause you just get me. Yeah, you so pretty. If everything is dipped in gold.
All right, y'all, I got my matcha. All right, so we working with one hand here. Let me see if I can show y'all. So today I went with Bookmarked by Aaliyah's matcha recipe. Hold on, y'all, let me pause this book. So as I was saying, today I went with Bookmarked by Aaliyah's matcha recipe, being that her recipe sounded like she likes some sweetness in it. So I got the Grande Cup strawberry cold foam, 3 pumps of vanilla syrup, and oat milk. So we're going to give this a try, y'all. She gets, oh, and it's an iced, what is it? Iced matcha latte. So I'll put it on the screen just in case y'all interested. I'm not the original person of this recipe. I borrowed it from Bookmarked by Aaliyah. And next time I try this, I'm going to try Eliza's. And then if you have a go-to matcha recipe, please put it down in the comments. I would love to try them all out and see which one is my favorite. So again, if you have a matcha go-to recipe, or even any type of like go-to Dunkin' coffee latte, or Starbucks latte, or summer drink, anything like that. If you have a favorite drink, drop it down in the comments. I would love to give y'all's drinks a try, because I don't know nothing about this stuff, y'all. I keep my stuff real basic. I'll come and get a caramel frappuccino or cookie ribbon crunch, whatever Starbucks has for that season. But if you have something that you know you've kind of curated or tweaked and made your own, let me know down in the comments. But yeah, y'all, here is the recipe, and again, I'll put it on the screen. So we're gonna give it a try. I'm so nervous. I hope I like it. Oh, this is so good. Make sure I ain't gonna foam on my lips, y'all. No cap, as the young people say. This is so good. Now, again, I don't know if it's matcha in general or this recipe. Now, this cold strawberry foam, that adds a nice little balance of sweetness to that kind of grassy taste that I tasted kind of in the back of my throat. This is really good. Oh. If you're wondering, it's 190 calories, but it's the little things, y'all. This has added a little ray of sunshine to my day. I needed all these good dopamine feels, y'all. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna end up killing this real quick. Like, I'm gonna put this down, y'all, and we are gonna go to another. Sorry for smacking my lips. I'm thinking I'm at home, you know, but we cool like that, right? Okay. All right. So we're about to head to another free little library, see what we can find. I don't know just yet. I want to say maybe 2 more or 3 more, and then the library, then we'll call it a dilly dally day. But I'm so glad y'all are hanging with me today. Let's go see what these free little libraries got to offer. If you were with me today, truly sitting passenger, what would your order have been today from Starbucks? Let me know that in the comments. Okay, y'all, I'm just feeling so excited about today. Let's get our music on. As y'all know, I'm a 90s R&B through and through, okay? So the song that has been playing on my mind is Donnell Jones, Shorty Got Eyes on Me. We've been talking since 2, girl, what you gonna do? So we have to play some Donnell Jones. Let me know if you know that song. Everybody know You Know What's Up, I'm Digging You. Everybody know that song. But if you're a true Donnell Jones fan, if you're a true 90s head, you know about that. What is it? Shorty got eyes on me. Shorty got her eyes on me, and Don't Call My Crib, I think it's called. It's like why you keep calling me, pressuring me, you know I live with my crib. I think it's Don't Call My Crib, something like that. But let me know if you know that. If you're a true 90s head or a Donnell Jones fan, which I know that's a name we don't even hear about, y'all. There's so many great artists that just have gotten forgotten about. So many great songs that, listen, I will go on a tangent. I love 90s music, 80s too, but yeah, so many great artists that, you know, we don't be playing no more. But me, I'm gonna still bump that stuff like it just came out yesterday. So that's what we're about to put on, some Donnell Jones, and go to this little free library. It's 3:15, girl, what's it gonna be? Shawty got eyes on me, 'cause we've been talking since 2, girl, what you gonna?
Yeah, feelings so deep in my feelings. Noticing you really like me, can't control my anxiety. Feeling like I'm touching the ceiling. When I'm with you, I can't breathe. Boy, you do something to me. Ooh, don't ever get over you until
Yo, how pretty is the sky today, first of all? Alright, y'all, that was a flop. Well, it's a cute little library, nice and cozy, but they didn't have nothing in there. I mean, you know, nothing worth swapping out for. So we're gonna try one more, y'all, and that's only if it's close by. Because as y'all know, these free little libraries are, you know, hit and miss. It's no guarantee that you're gonna even get one book. So, but you don't know unless you try them out. So I'm gonna check this other location, see if it's not far from here. If it's not, we'll go there. If it is too far, save it for another day. We're just gonna go ahead and check out these books, this book sale at the library. All right, in a bit. All right, y'all, we made it to another location. This time I'm gonna take y'all with me. Is it look boarded up? Oh, all right, I'm gonna take y'all with me just to give y'all an idea of what's been in these boxes. I thought about it after the fact, but hey, we live and we learn. It's a cute little box. All right, let's see the pretty sunflowers, y'all. All right, so this is what they got in here. This is kind of what's been like the typical findings. Let's see what this is. Okay, maybe. Okay, y'all, so I got one book from there that looked pretty interesting called The Other Husband. Looks like it could be a thriller. Looks like it was originally purchased from Ollie's. One dinner party, one fatal mistake. And it looks like it got some blood on the forks. So we shall see. The owner came out. He was pulling his trash up while I was looking through it, and yeah, he's like, I hope you find something good. I'm like, me too. I was like, you have a good variety in here, you know, just being nice. And he's like, well, it's actually my niece's. He was like, but I'm all for it. I hope you find some good reads. But yeah, I grabbed that one. It wasn't a total waste. I guess, like I said, with these free little libraries, you won't know what they have until you check them out. So that's just kind of how the game goes. So just to kind of recap, so I think altogether we went to like 4 free little libraries today. And I got Verity by Colleen Hoover. We got Danielle Steele, Only the Brave. And then we're finishing up with the free little library runs with The Other Husband. So, you know, we're gonna see how those reads go. I do have some books that I'm keeping in my cart to like swap out too. So but a lot of these little libraries, free little libraries, have been like jam-packed. So we're gonna head to this library, see what their sale is looking like, and then I think I'm gonna have to head on home, guys. But it's been so fun hanging with y'all. We done got us some Starbucks and jamming to some 90s music, you know what I'm saying? So thanks for coming along with me. But yeah, girl, let's go ahead and head to this library. Is that cool with you? All right, cool, let's go on over there. All right, girl, we just made it to the library. I'm pretending y'all are sitting passenger with me. Let's go in here and see what this Bookish sale is looking like before we call it a dilly dally day, okay?
Make me wanna throw my picture out the window. Tell MCI to cut the phone, break my lease so I can move. Cause you a bugaboo, a bugaboo. I wanna put your number on the Crawdads. F-A-O-L, make my email stop. You a bugaboo, you bugging what you bugging, who you bugging me, and don't you see it ain't cool. It's not hot that you be calling me, stressing me, paging my beat, but you're just non-stop. And it's not hot that you be leaving me messages every 10 minutes and then you stop by. When I first met you, you weren't cool, but it was game, you had me fooled. 20 minutes after I gave you my number, you already had my mailbox full. So what? You bought a pair of shoes, but now here's the thing I owe you. You have to call as much as you do. I give them back to you with you. And so what? I'm like you. Now here's the thing I will do. Even if you don't say it like you do, I don't really care to do it, but out the window, I should cut the phone, break my lease so I can move. You a bugaboo, a bugaboo, a bugaboo. I wanna put your number on the Crawdads. F-A-O-L, make my email stop. You a bugaboo, you bugging what you bugging, who you bugging me, and don't you see it ain't cool. It's not hot, then when I'm blocking your phone number, you call me over your best friend's house. And it's not hot that I can't even go out with my girlfriends without you tracking me down. You need to chill out with that mess, cause you can't keep having me stressed. Cause every time
Y'all, I did not expect it to be this dang big. All right, let me see if I can find anything.
you gotta keep me as you know. Even if you were broke, my love. Think you gotta keep me as you know. Think I'm gonna spend no cash out. Even if you were broke, my love, don't ask me. Think I wanna drive your inside out. If I'm on close, I'm not my own. Even if you were broke, my love, don't ask me. You know the pain, the escalate, so that
All right, y'all, this concludes our Bookish Dilly Dally Day. I'm going to share with y'all real quick what books I got in there because my batteries are running low. All right, I got What Alice Forgot. It says, Alice Love is 29, crazy about her husband, Nick, and pregnant with their first child. So imagine Alice's surprise when she comes to on the floor of the gym. She hates the gym and is whisked off to the hospital where she discovers the honeymoon is truly over. She is actually 39 years old, has 3 kids, and is getting divorced. That knock on her head has misplaced 10 years. So I thought that sounded like a pretty good, you know, book premise or book description, whatever. Title drew me in, and it had an overall pretty high rating on Goodreads and Google, like 4.1 out of 5. The other book I got is Where the Crawdads Sing, large print. I had to get it. So I actually have this on my shelf. I have not uploaded the video just yet where I did like a thrift haul or whatever, but it was smaller. And listen, y'all know I'm getting up there in age, so anytime I can find a book in large print, I want to get it. I have not read this book, but I've heard great things about it, as well as the movie, so I went ahead and grabbed it. The other book I got was Finlay Donovan Digs Her Own Grave, another one that I've heard good things about. That's pretty funny, like the Vera Wong books. Vera Wong, I think, are the books. I like Vera Wong. I've heard good things about this by other book girlies who have read it. It had a pretty good it had a pretty good rating on Goodreads and Google. It was another like 4 out of 5 star. Just something comical, and a light little switch up whenever I need something different from like the romance and thrillers and stuff like that. So it says Finlay Donovan and her nanny partner in crime, Vero, have not always gotten along with Finlay's elderly neighbor, Mrs. Haggerty, the community busybody and president of the neighborhood watch. When a dead body is discovered in her backyard, at first a suspect, Miss Haggerty is cleared by the police, but her house remains an active crime scene. She has nowhere to go except Finlay's house right across the street. Finlay and Vero have no interest in getting involved in another murder case or sacrifice in either of their bedrooms. After all, they've dealt with enough murders over the last 4 months to last a lifetime, and they both would much rather share their beds with someone else. However, when the focus of their investigation widens to include Finlay's ex-husband, Stephen, Finlay and Vera are left with little choice but to get closer to Mrs. Haggerty and uncover her secrets before the police start digging up theirs. Sounds like a fun, exciting time. The other one that I got is Walter Mosley, Down the River Unto the Sea. And if y'all know who my girls are in the book space, you know one of my book besties, Eliza, has been on Walter Mosley tips, specifically the Easy Rollins series. And just because it's Walter Mosley, she bragged so highly about the Easy Rollins series. It makes me want not only get into that series, but also into more of Walter Mosley's books. And y'all, my battery is dying. So it's just a typical NYPD investigation book. I'll read the book description before I actually pick it up to read it. So these are my bookish goodies, y'all. The hardcovers are $2, paperbacks are only $1, a total of $6. So 4 books for $6, I ain't mad at it. But that's it, y'all. I have killed my matcha, my green matcha latte, which it was so good. So thank you, Bookmark by Aaliyah, for this recipe. Y'all did not tell me it would start having my stomach hurting, so we need to go ahead and get home. But that's it, y'all. Thank y'all so much for hanging with me. If you made it this far in the video, go ahead and like this emoji so I know that you stayed through to the end. Take care of yourself, relax, reset, and read. And until next time, don't forget to show yourself some love today.
Down with you.